Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sammy again here from Netherlands. I hope you enjoy these days. Uh, Actually, today I want to make a short video about Spring Boot security. I mean, uh, if you take a look at, for example, online when you want to log in somewhere or you want to create account, and in Spring Boot application we have also a type of security, and it's two type of security. Let me first say that we have a dependency for, and that's Spring Boot security starter is that, and we have also security core. And if we install that, let me make it clear what we want to do and what I want to talk about. If I'm connecting to my database, let me check what for tables available are, and I want to select EX number 4. Let me check it because nope, that's not what I want. I'm going for example 1. Okay, as you see, let me see, guys. I had, oh yeah, login. Sorry, guys. Yeah, as you see here, I have here in my database a login, and there is some property in. There are two username, the same password for both, but one of them is role marked as admin and one of them as user. And now we want to make a method in our Spring Boot application for use it to log in. For example, how Spring Boot knows this user is the same in our database, and it has two parts. The first part is authentication, and the second part is authorization. And the second part is going to talk about who you are, and you have to make it clear who you are, and that's happened with your username and password. And authorization is actually how deep you get access to our application. If you are admin, you have deep access to some deep level, and if you are user, maybe not. And we want to take a look how we can make it and implement it in a Spring Boot application. As you see here, I have here a simple application. This is simple empty Spring Boot application. As you know that I'm going to make it clear like this. I'm going to make a get mapping. I'm going to make a public string to show home. It's gonna return. Let me see if I can also make something else. I'm going to do a public response entity, and I'm going to make it show home. going to return what it's going to return. It's going to return new. Sorry guys, I've got a message. Let me check it for a while. Yeah, and sorry, and it's going to response entity.ok, and there you are going to say hello everyone, get access to this endpoint. Okay, this is a method, a simple method. It's a get mapping, and now let's us to make a security, and as you know that for Spring Security, if you're going to mark it as configuration, it's mean here in this class we are going, or a Spring application going to find how must check our database to find a match. And for this one I'm going actually to make a void method, public void config, for example. You are free to name it what you want. And here I need two things: authentication manager builder, and I'm going traditionally out name as a name, and here I have a data source. It's a part of MySQL database, say data source. And for that I need these things, and if I'm going to mark it as an auto while method, you are going to see it's perfect working. Okay, here data source is what I got here, what I have here, and it's nothing more and nothing mean than our database information. And authentication manager builder, I'm going to use it like this. I'm going to give them is a database authentication, because we have to make connection with our database via database authentication. I say that. Okay, and here, because as you see here, this is my password, but this is what you see here is encrypted, or no, it's not encrypted, it's hashed, is a better word. And the password is 0, and as you see here, it use bcrypt algorithm. It's gonna change it to a specific password. And here I'm going to give them to give my authentication manager builder that the type of algorithm that you are going to use is a type of bcrypt password encoder. And yeah, here we want just to read it. And for sure our data source, we pass it here, is just data source. And let me check it. And now here, user by username, and here I want to pass a query here to tell my Spring how you want to search. And as you know that query language select, as you saw it here, I have here I want to choose name and password from table login. I'm going to say name, password, and also this, because this is a standard syntax and it has enabled, I'm going to choose this tree from that was login table, and where name equals 0, not like there is differences between an I don't like to discuss about it here right now. And look here with this line we are saying you have to take your username and password, or you have to choose with these rules. And about authorization, we have authorities by username query, and that's again select, and we had their name because we have to take now role, and we are going to take it with a name and role to match them. Okay, I'm going to say a name role from login where name equal like this, and I'm going to close this. Here what we got, an exception, name like this, name password, okay. And here guys, when we are using a separate class for configuration, and as you see also here, look, I'm going to do like this. I'm going to say for user, I want to make two methods here, one for user, and I'm going to map one of them as admin. What I'm doing here, hello user, I'm going to say hello user, and here hello admin. And one more thing, let me see here, I have to annotate them with secured, and for secured like this, role user, role admin, okay. And I'm going to copy this also here, admin. What we done, I'm going to say to my application here, I have here a mapping and endpoint as user/user, and there and the only users has access with role user. But here with this endpoint, only admin has access to go out this page. Okay, let me just run my program to check it, because it's not finished yet. This is really useful. It's a small piece of method, and when you run, and you can also use security context. That's a static method. You can use it everywhere, and to get for example principal and more things. For example, for us that we make a SpringBoot application, we are using that, for example, principal, to get user, the current online user, for example, and it has too many options. Okay, okay guys, you see here, if I'm running if I'm going to local host 8080, you see I've got this page. Okay, let me see what I have here. admin, password 0. Okay, as you see, we logged in, but I want to log in with admin user, and I want with my admin user coming to this page. Okay, with other words, do this. Hey, because I've used it with admin, and now I'm doing like this. Wait, localhost. I want now log in with my user to admin endpoint, and it's not possible. Okay, I want to speak admin endpoint, and I have rsum username with password 0, but it is an user, role user rsum, and let me see. Hello admin, we got a problem here because admin, let me check my security. Name password enabled from login where name sorry guys, add enable global method security. We have to give them true. We have to set it on true. Security, as you see, we have many true options. Again, let's check it. You cannot forget it, because when you want to use secure annotate and those things, I want to speak endpoint admin, but I want to log in with my rsum 0 password. It's not possible, no. And to better see, I'm going to use my postman. Look here in my database, we have two username, admin and rsum. One of them is admin and one of them user, and both of them using password as 0. And here, as you see, I want to speak user endpoint. What I'm doing, I'm going to say user, but I want to go to the user endpoint. For this one, I need only role user, but I want to use role admin, and it's mean we not guaranteed to that page. And here I'm going to say admin and password 0. We have to get forbidden 403 forbidden. But here, if I'm changing my password and my username to the rsum as role user, I get 200. You see, 200. Because and now let me check it. Let me change it to admin endpoint. And here, if I'm logging in with rsum, I have 403 forbidden. And if I'm logging with my admin name, I get grant to that endpoint. Okay, and as you see, and if I'm using just not a good username or password, I have no access, unauthorized. You see that? And guys, that was really I thought to share it with you, because this is really useful script and useful method and useful future of a SpringBoot application. Guys, see you next video and have a nice day.